final deadline, of course, to get your tickets for Heroes Lottery. So we thought we'd check out one of the grand prize home options. This one in South Surrey. What does the home include and what are some of the details about the home? We have those all coming up. Stay with us. Yeah, one of the great prize home options that are available for Hometown Heroes Lottery. Not only could you win this home in South Surrey, but you can also walk away with $600,000 cash, over $100,000 in furnishings, not to mention a Corvette Stingray convertible. Susan, how would you like to drive in that convertible? I think
absolutely.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Sounds fabulous.
And I tell you what looks fabulous is this home.
It does, doesn't it? We're standing in the kitchen, and it's just a beautiful kitchen with wood cabinets and Jen Air appliances, and this builder always does wonderful quality finish. 3-bedroom home with one in the basement and a great room design, as you can see.
And now we're in kind of the main entertaining area, so really connected off the kitchen, which is great for flow.
It certainly is, and this kitchen design is just a knockout, isn't it?
Mm-hmm, sure is. Beautiful. I love the flooring.
Yeah, gorgeous flooring, hand-scraped maple flooring, beautiful finish, again, lovely things to see.
And gorgeous vaulted ceilings, just one of the many grand prize home options that you could actually walk away with. Hometown Heroes Lottery, deadline midnight tonight, helping a wonderful cause. We're going to find out about that cause coming up in the next segment. Don't forget to get your tickets. The information coming up on your screen. You can go to heroeslottery.com. You can also get your tickets at London Drugs, guys. Yeah, you know, we were upstairs at the grand prize home option here in South Surrey. Now we're down in the rec room. I can just imagine watching a little movie, kind of that little home theater experience, a little bit of wine maybe, a little game of pool. Oh yeah, we could have lots of fun when we're here, but I tell you what, it's also all for a great cause. We're going to find out about that cause coming up next on BT. Stay with us. Yeah, and you know, we've been kind of touring a little bit of the South Surrey home, just one of the many grand prize options for Hometown Heroes Lottery. We've been sitting in the rec room watching a little breakfast television. In addition to this home, you can get $600,000 cash, all the furnishings included. But you know, besides winning, there's a very important reason, and really it's all about helping our heroes help others. So can you tell us, Tim, a little bit about the Burn Fund, which of course is one of the benefactors of Heroes Lottery?
Certainly. The Burn Fund has been in existence over 30 years now, and what we do is we support all kinds of initiatives that deal with burns in the province. We have a province-wide education program that reaches every elementary school in British Columbia. We put about 70 kids a year into burn camp, where they get to interact with each other, and the doctors and nurses and the firefighters, they have a good time. But we also go towards things like the Burn and Healing Research Lab, where Dr. Aziz Gahari and his bunch are trying to eliminate scarring, which to us is very important. We also do all kinds of things like we buy burn garments for people that can't afford to do it themselves. We interact with the docs and the nurses at the burn unit, and we help them with research, education. We send them to seminars, and the money goes a long way. We make sure we're pretty tight-fisted.
Well, I tell you, that is a reason alone to support Heroes Lottery, in addition to your potential to, again, win this home, that car. There's also a home in Coquitlam. There's a home in downtown Vancouver. There's also a vacation home in Osoyoos. Wouldn't you like to go to Osoyoos? I would like to go to Osoyoos. And the 50-50 draw, by the way, now at over $1.6 million. Deadline midnight tonight. Tickets available at Heroes Lottery or at London Drugs. Yeah, and live here from South Surrey at one of the grand prize home options. Now, we know Heroes Lottery allows us to help our heroes help others. So coming up next, we're going to learn of one burn survivor's story and how he was helped by the heroes at VGH. Stay with us. You're watching BT. You know, and if you've been waiting to buy your Hometown Heroes Lottery ticket, today is the day. In fact, it's the final deadline, midnight tonight. You can get your tickets at heroeslottery.com or, of course, London Drugs. And, you know, we've heard about some different reasons about why people should donate. Not only can they get these great grand prizes, they can help the Burn Fund, but people like you know firsthand what our heroes are capable of. Can you tell us a little, Chris, about how you were burned?
Mm-hmm. I was an electrical apprentice. I was about 20 years old, and I was just green. I was a couple months on the job, and I was tasked on dusting some transformers, just your regular dusting to remove dust, just so it didn't cause any trouble when they were energized. Fortunately, there was a miscommunication between my boss and some other people, and unfortunately, when I went in there, nothing was locked out, and I reached in one of the cabinets and sustained an arc flash, which ended up burning about 15% of my body. So I was in VGH in the burn unit for about a month, and a couple more weeks thereafter just for surgeries to fix a few things. and I had about 5 surgeries just for skin grafts and just to close all the wounds up. And
So VGH became kind of your second home.
it did. For a month, it became my family's home. It was I had my mom there every night, so it was our home, and they were great for us.
What's interesting to me is that you had this experience, and now you actually want to be a firefighter.
I do. Yeah, I've done some training, and down the road, that's my goal. So I've spent a lot of time with firefighters through the Burn Fund, and it's something I want to do. It's the guy I want to become. So
Kind of full circle that experience.
Yes.
And coming up a little bit later, we're actually going to find out how Burn Camp helped you and how it truly is part of the healing process. Deadline, midnight tonight. Go to heroeslottery.com or London Drugs. Again, we're in one of the prize home options. There are several grand prize home options. And don't forget about that 50-50 as well. All the details on the website. We're going to take a little time out here on Breakfast Television. Coming up with celebrations, we'll take a look upstairs at this home as well. Stay with us. We've been hanging out at the South Surrey home. We're upstairs now where there's, by the way, the whole home, 4 bedrooms, 4 baths. So upstairs, you can see we've got one little bedroom right here. We have a beautiful bathroom as well. Steve, let's get you to show the other bedroom that's up here. There's also a bedroom downstairs. And of course, let's take you through the pièce de résistance. My French isn't very good, but here we are, the master bedroom. Isn't this gorgeous? Almost feels like you're in a hotel. There's also a big walk-in closet, a gorgeous bathroom as well. All your details coming up on your screen right now. Of course, you can get your tickets at heroeslottery.com. You can get them at London Drugs. The 50-50 right now at over $1.5 million. And Jody and Riaz, of course, we've been giving you a little bit of a tour of the South Surrey home. If you want to come and check it out yourself, it's open today from 11 to 5. Same with the Coquitlam home as well. And in addition to what you can win, you have to wonder what winning will mean to you. It will also mean that you're helping our heroes help others. We've heard about the Burn Fund. We've heard a personal story from a burn survivor. Coming up next, just before 9 o'clock, how did Burn Camp really help Chris, and where does the money go when you purchase your tickets? Yeah, in fact, 5 grand prize choices, including 1.6 million cash. We're up to over 1.5 million for the 50-50 draw. But besides that, why would you want to purchase a Hometown Heroes lottery ticket? Well, we're going to find out how Burn Camp actually helps kids heal, live from the South Surrey home. Stay with us. You're watching Breakfast Television. Yeah, you've seen the ads, right? Deadline midnight tonight. It actually is deadline midnight tonight for the Hometown Heroes Lottery. And we know that there are a ton of great prize options. Of course, we've got that Coquitlam home. We've got the South Surrey home, which, of course, we've been at all morning long. There's a great vacation property as well. There's cars, there's vacations, there's cash, and the 50-50 as well. But, there's so many great reasons from that perspective to buy your Heroes Lottery ticket. But we heard earlier from you, Chris, your personal story with being burned and how you have been giving back. Let's talk specifically about Burn Camp and how that really helps the kids heal.
Well, it gives them the chance of being around kids that have gone through the same thing as them. So they may be physically healed, like their burns might be healed up and they're over that, but it's the mental aspect of getting through it and what society thinks of it. So it's great for them to see other kids go through it, and they learn from each other, right?
We've talked to other firefighters in the past about how they have helped with Burn Camp, and they themselves haven't necessarily experienced a burn. How is it for you, as someone who's gone through that yourself, to be able to help these kids?
Well, I was 20 when I was burned, and I came in as a junior counselor, yet I felt the kids counseled me. They helped me so much through my recovery, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without my experience at camp, and it's just a reward for me to go back there every year and kind of help the kids out now.
And Tim, what kinds of activities do the kids get to participate in at camp?
Well, are you talking about the big kids or the little kids, the firefighters or the kids? They have water fights and all that kind of stuff. It depends on where the camp is. They do kayaking, water slides, all kinds of things like that. And then they get pretty creative with some of their own projects sometimes.
That's awesome. If for no other reason, you're going to buy your ticket today just to be able to see that the kids can have some joy and some sense of normalcy just by attending Burn Camp. And it's really your chance to help heroes help other people. It's our opportunity to help those heroes. So what you want to do is you want to go to London Drugs today. You can also go online, do it right now. Just go to heroeslottery.com, buy your tickets. You have a chance again to win that 50-50 draw, all these other really great prize options. And once again, Jody and Riaz, if you just want to help in any one small way, that is one easy way to help. And on top of it, you could also win. So why not? Deadline, midnight tonight.